What is going on, guys, and welcome back to Farmer on the Prairies. Benjamin is now here, and we're going to get started building this dog house. First thing we're going to do is lay down all our runners, get the floor all constructed and nailed together, and then we're going to insulate the floor. Yes, it is going to be an insulated dog house. And then we're going to put the subfloor over top of that and maybe get the front wall built today. Ben and I have been working for a couple hours now. I know it doesn't look like we got much done, but there was a lot that went into this floor here. Now, all we've got to do after lunch is put nails into the floor joists, making sure that they're nailed down to the runners. And then once that's done, we're gonna start cutting our insulation over there to the right width to put in between the floor joists. I had an oh so glorious lunch. I feel like taking a nap now, but we got some work to get done. So we're gonna go ahead and get all the nails put in these 2x4s here. We're gonna check it first to make sure it's square. Called Box Cutter Life 2.0. You can replace your blade whenever it gets dull. I love Box Cutter Life. Like fingernails on a chalkboard. Once I got that little part trimmed out, I think it'll fit this really nice and tight, airtight, watertight, and molecule tight. And tight. I got a special guest with me here. Sister is in the shop, and she's gonna answer a quick little question for y'all. So, what are we doing?
We're working.
Oh, what are we working on?
The floor.
And what are we putting in the floor?
Insulation.
So what's the insulation supposed to do?
It insulates.
And why do we need insulation?
To insulate.
Or why does the doghouse need insulation?
So the dogs stay warm in the winter.
And?
Cool in the summer.
Bingo! Can we all give her like a round of applause for answering the question? Wow, Ben is over there trying to prove that he can make foam squares fit. We got the insulation done now. We put spray foam in the cracks and wherever gaps we had. We're waiting on that to dry and we're gonna cut it off. We're gonna staple house wrap down over top of that before we put our sturdy floor in. Alrighty guys, so ate supper. It was some tacos and with tortillas made by her. They're really, really good. Well guys, I went and got myself a thingy called a hammer stapler. Alright, I might need you to hold this roll. I'm gonna go along and put caulk in the expansion joint just to make sure that it still can expand and contract if it wants, but I'll do paintable caulk so that way I can prime and paint over top of it. Well guys, it has been a couple days since I was last in the shop here working on the doghouse. As you can see, the weather's been nice outside. We are going to start by constructing the two end walls for the doghouse here. First thing I gotta do is check what the rough opening size is for the windows that I got, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start to draw them up and get them laid out. Well, for the rough opening size, it is 36 by 24. I'm just gonna start laying it out and get to working on that. So, I got the wall all finished up, and I'll put it up for you guys. Oh yeah. Got a nice big window hole here. Got my 16-inch on center studs. got my window frame studs, and then my interior nailing studs. So yeah, there's a lot of studs in this wall, but you know what? There's one more stud right here. Well guys, I've got the second wall all built and it looks really good. So now I'm just gonna lay this wall back down. So I now have the walls labeled east and west and also which direction is north, so that way there's no confusion when we go to put them up. Sister's gonna help me carry the walls off and place them elsewhere so I can use that to make the north wall.
What are we doing?
Picking it up.
And where are we?
Right? Don't drop it, please.
Actually, Lawrence,
So now that we have the walls removed, we are going to lay out the north wall or the front wall, which is going to have the door and 2 windows in it. Well guys, as you can tell, I have made quite a bit of progress on the doghouse here. The rear wall is going to go across there. The rear wall is going to have 4 dog doors in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those 4 dog doors haven't come yet, so I'm unable to frame the rear wall until I have the exact measurements of those dog doors. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all next time.
That might have been the piece I needed.
Hey Ben, can you lift it? Oh yeah, he's stout.
I don't want to destroy my back.
Stocky, good farm hand. Good hit, yay! sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt.
Too sexy for your shirt.